Hey y'all. So I'm sitting in my car, um, about to pull off, and I figure this time around the sun, this year around the sun, um, I'm gonna start speaking my mind a little bit more. I don't know. No hopes for anything, but I'm just getting tired of talking to myself. But something that I say to myself often, and it's literally like a ritual that I live by, not no spirituality, crazy stuff, but I like to refrain from being around people until I feel comfortable enough to be around people. Because I'm not going to say that once I've healed, because I don't feel like you're ever truly done healing. But I'm just like one of those people that if I feel that I can still react to something that I should have already been like mastered and disciplined, and I still have like an inkling of me reacting to some BS, I refrain from being around people. And it's not that I'm scared or that I'm like fake or that I'm like holding grudges, but I feel like until I can come to an understanding within myself about a situation or a person or anything, before I involve myself with people, and it could be anybody. It don't have to be. This is for anybody that I have had an encounter with until I can make sense of the situation and how I'm going to deal with you after having a situation with you. Like, I will not engage with being around you because my time and my energy is powerful. So I feel like it would be a disservice to myself and anybody that I call myself loving, right? Because I only want to be around people that, love me and that I love, for real, genuinely. And I don't want to give them the great value version of me when I'm known for being a brand, a name brand. And I'm just using that as a simile or whatever it's called these days. I'm not really too much into the vocabulary right now. But I was just thinking that to myself because I feel like there's a lot of situations with like just people where like if you let them in or it's so much stuff that you can't keep private opposed to back in the days where you could be selective and really be private. Like I just feel like now, like even if you do something a little too much, it's out there. Like you know what I'm saying? There's no secrecy anymore, which I actually like that because it forces people, even especially myself, to confront and show who I am. Um, but yeah, now that I am getting in this space and I don't know what this space is, I'm just thinking about all of the things that I want to do. So I have plans to do a lot of stuff, and it's gonna happen. It's happening slowly, think by the grace of God. And I no longer operate on a schedule, on my own schedule, so to speak. I'm now operating on God's schedule because every time I plan something, I think something, I do something, it never works out the way I see it. But when I just don't care and I just I let Him do His work and I continue on my path to do what I've been doing, things just happen for me. And I post less. Like, I'm very selective right now with this phase in my life about what I post because I be thinking to myself, like, is it pleasing to God? And also, like, can I monetize off of this? Like, I'm thinking like the brand that I am. Like, so a lot of stuff is changing. I'm really not too good with TikTok. So anybody watching this video, like, I'll be wanting to do the TikTok thing and whatever. But right now, my main goal is focusing on the repetition of my daily routine with self, not with social media yet. And I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm doing pretty good because I'm one of those types of people like once I get off track or once I like if I fail something and I was so passionate about it, if I fail it once, I'll never go back to it. Like that's the childish version of me. That's the kid version. That's the adolescent version. That version of me I'm not even claiming anymore. You know what I'm saying? But that was who I used to be. Because I used to be like in my head so much of a perfectionist that if this doesn't go this way, then it's not for me or I don't want to do it no more. And I feel like it's because growing up, I'm not going to say I didn't have support, but I didn't have the support that I needed. You know, I'm an emotionally intuitive and intelligent person, and I'm just different. I'm different out of all my mom kids. We all different, but I'm different. We all are in our own lanes, and I've known that since a child. But I've never really had time to like focus on myself. Like, so I went through this, and I'm honestly probably still going through this phase as to where like celebrating myself or just doing things for myself. Like, I don't have that zhush about me that I used to have. But then, like, as I'm reflecting, I'm not in the same situation that I used to be in. I'm not around the same people that I used to be around. I don't have the same hardened heart that I used to have because situation, things, times change. You know what I'm saying? So, like, my life is completely different. So, I feel like this is a free for all right now. This is a time where I literally get to do whatever it is that I want to do. And I'm just so grateful. I am so very grateful because um, even though nothing has really happened yet that I can feel like it's a huge milestone, to a lot of people it has. But I'm saying where what I saw, the vision that I saw, and where I saw myself at, I don't know. Maybe it's right around the corner. Maybe it's I don't know. But I feel like I haven't had that giddy moment with myself like I used to. Like when I used to record and do videos, like before it became an actual thing to do to make money and stuff like that. I used to get on social media just to escape my reality, you know, and project what I wanted my life to be. So much so to now, it's actually that. It's actually happening. I could actually look back and say, wow, I used to be there. I used to want to be here when I was there. And now I'm here. And now I'm thinking about other stuff that I thought about when I was there. You know what I'm saying? That I feel like is about to happen next. And even I have thoughts now sometimes about where I'm gonna be, and this stuff is just happening. Like to the person that it's happening to, it never looks like it's happening quickly. But to the people who are watching, you know, and if you do a good job maintaining, and you're strong, and so many other key factors that I'm not going to mention in this video, it makes it look like to other people like you didn't do anything to get to where you are, or you're undeserving of it, or like they'll hit you up and ask you questions like, you know, how do you do this, how do you do that, but it'll sound like gibberish. The reason why I don't respond to people who ask me questions like that is not because I'm feeling myself. I feel like your journey is for you and my journey was for me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like